know about that. We on live now, baby. All right, Shanquilla. Tamala, we on live now. We on live. Okay. Y'all, shout out. Let's get these purple hearts. So, justice for Shanquilla. She does the purple hearts. So, let's get the justice for Shanquilla. If you guys don't know about our girl, Shanquilla Robinson, this is her. She was smart, y'all. She worked big jobs. You understand? And it was so many people that was jealous of her. So many people that wanted the worst, and she didn't even know it. She got jumped in Cabo by 6 of her friends, Tamala. So now they're saying one guy is speaking out. Do you guys know? Press 2 if you guys know of Shanquilla Robinson case. Press 5 if you guys do not know. If you guys don't know, I will go back over it. But let me know if you guys know her case already. Do you remember that guy Wiggins? Uh-huh. They're saying that he may be the one that's coming out to speak out. We got one of the Cabo 6 that are speaking out because him and his mama was speaking out on the internet and they got into it over this because he said that he ain't had nothing to do with it. When he went there, she was drunk or passed out, but he was rubbing on her and rubbing in her hair. And I'm like, well, you was rubbing on a dead body. How you not know that girl was dead and you over there caressing her hair and holding her, listening to some slow jams? What type of shit is this? Then they had her dead body outside in the sun talking about she need to get. Do you understand when you put your body in the sun that sun takes all that liquid out of you? Yes, it does. So I don't know what they was on. And it doesn't preserve your body either. Yeah, and then the cleaner lady, I don't know what that was on. And then do y'all remember that Mexican reporter told all y'all all those lies and y'all bought that shit? That the Mexico reporter in Mexico. Press 9 and y'all remember that Mexico reporter telling all them goddamn lies. That's when I ain't gonna say no names. Miss Tessa Tales. Miss Tessa Tales was on that case. Yep. Messy. Yeah. So I'm here at my girl channel, Chronicle Speaks. Everybody know of her. She does true crime very well. So I'm gonna show you guys some of her video. This is a new video that she has. I think it's worth looking at. And I'm gonna go over some new reports that I see in my paperwork that I want to talk to you guys about. If y'all don't mind. All right, so let's get these likes up. We are going to get justice for Shanquilla Robinson. I know you guys see that link. Come up here. I want to hear what you guys got to say and your thoughts about Miss Shanquilla Robinson. Now, to let you guys know, this civil case is back on live. A federal judge kicked the case back, to the county Supreme Court, y'all. Okay, so the lawsuit did not die. It was temporary. It was stuck in that federal court because the FBI and the State Department were named. Once those agencies was dismissed, the judge said, not my problem anymore, and sent it back to the state, to the court, okay? What that means is Cabo 6 are now the sole focus, and the case is still active again. Discovery can move forward. So y'all, I'm going to be honest with y'all. We are the only ones that can get justice for Shanquilla. We are the community. We are the voice. Social media move mountains. I need all of y'all to help me and to get justice. We got 6 people out here living their best life. I want y'all to run me all they shit. I want all them Cabo people, I want y'all to report to me their Facebook page. We gonna run them down, y'all. Hashtag run their ass down. Do y'all think that's a good idea? Do y'all think I should run them down? Are y'all gonna get mad at me? I'm running their ass down. Comment, let me know. Okay, let me know if it's a good idea. I want to get all in their business. I want to know what they doing. I want to know their boyfriend, their girlfriend. I want to talk to them. I know they've been running their mouth. They got diarrhea in the mouth. Somebody talking, y'all. Somebody talking. Don't think nobody talking? Tamala, do you think somebody talking?
Of course somebody's talking. Because, at the end of the day, when you take, not only one person hit her, but multiple persons hit her. Okay? And this is felony assault. Somebody should have got something for that automatically. You know what I'm saying? And conspiracy, they could have got conspiracy. It's a whole lot of charges they could have got that they didn't even get. Because it's obvious to see one young lady had the whole incident on her phone.
That's right.
She videoed it. So I'm saying, why wouldn't they charge with something? Okay, we know another country. Mexico is not going to treat our people like we would treat our people. You know what I'm saying when it comes to justice, okay? But at the end of the day, because they didn't want all that bad publicity on them, so therefore they let it go, and that was also a bad job by the police department.
That's right. That's right. And so it's up to us. I want to give you guys my Facebook page. This is my Facebook page, Gigi Medici. Make sure you guys follow me on Gigi Medici. Make sure you guys also send me any links, any videos, anything, y'all. Send it to me. Send me messages. I do respond back and I will run those reports. It's 6 people. Do y'all remember all 6 of those Cabo people? Press 1 if you remember. If you do, I want you to name their names in the comments so we'll know, okay? Name them names. Name them names. We got to know who these people are, okay? Name them names, all right? If y'all don't know, press 5. But we need to figure this out. We need to figure this out. All right. So let's go here. My goodness. My goodness. All right. I know the family must be having some type of relief because remember the sister was speaking out too. And just to feel like these people out here, they just running amok. They living their best life, girl. They didn't kill that girl and living their best life. They marrying again, buying houses, everything. So
yeah, because I just couldn't believe that. What's his name, Khalil? I couldn't believe that Khalil Cook was, because he was supposed to be, and Malik, they were supposed to be her friend. So, but the one girl, what's her name, Donovan? I don't know her first name, but she was the one. I think she was the one that did the blow, because she was mad at her about some dude.
Mm-hmm. I got them all up here. We got them all up here listed, girl. So yeah. Did y'all name the names?
I know a few of them names, but I know that
they said Khalil Cook.
Yeah.
Malik. All right, Malik. Let me see if y'all can see it. That's Malik right here, y'all. But we need some new updated pictures. Y'all know they said Malik, he does the club stuff. I don't know if he still do the club stuff, but we need to look up Malik, girl. Y'all hit me, tag me, and y'all send me Malik Facebook page, his TikTok. I know he's over there dancing. Yeah, we need to get all in their shit. Okay. Kalia, that's Kalia right there. That's Dejanay Johnson. They say she changed her name.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Because she was getting too much bad publicity.
Uh-huh. Because she the one with them big old hands.
Yeah.
And
then Winter Donovan.
Winter, that's the light-skinned one.
Yes.
That's the one right there. Uh-huh. And then what's this other girl name?
Alyssa. You talking about Alyssa?
Yeah, Alyssa.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And then you got Wiggins.
Don't forget Nazir. I think one of them was named Nazir.
Yeah, Nazir Wiggins. Uh-huh. Yep. So we got a lot of homework to do. I know they got TikToks and everything. They said her name is Armani Green now. Did you know that? Armani Green.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Yeah, Armani Green.
No. Because after they did the parents like that, I kind of went off that didn't watch it anymore, didn't try to keep up no more, because I felt like they were doing the parents a bad injustice. You know what I'm saying? With all that, because they wasn't trying to bring justice. These was people that she called friends, but that's why they named it frenemies, because that's what they were, frenemies. They was friend enemies,
That's
you
right.
people, we be thinking we got friends, but deep down inside they're enemies. So they were frenemies. They didn't really care about her. She paid for the whole trip. See, that's what did nobody understand. Those other people didn't have nothing. They didn't have nothing going for themselves.
That's right.
Okay, she was the breadwinner. She was the one that had everything going for herself. She had all kinds, doing her clothes, modeling, makeup. She was the girl was just at it. She was just about her money. She was about her money, and she was getting her money legit. And she took them all to Cabo. They didn't even have no money to pay for it. Do you know they had to use her money to get back home?
That's crazy. No, Tamala, how about this? They told the mama, send me some money because to go to the hospital, they're not going to see her. You need to send me some money.
Right. And then the same friend of me's, a couple of them went to the parents' house and talked to them and didn't have no remorse, didn't feel nothing. What's wrong with these people? They didn't feel anything. Sitting up there telling the mother a lie, a bald-faced lie to her face in her own home.
That's right.
Do you know, if I were, I know if the mama can do it over again and they sitting in her home, she'd probably skin them all alive, baby.
Yeah.
You killed my child and then you sitting up in my face lying?
Yeah.
With a straight face? You didn't know? Oh,
they wanted to go to the funeral. Do you notice something, Tamala? All the killers want to go to the funeral.
That's how they do. That's how they do. It's something about their sick fantasy. It's a sick fantasy of theirs.
Y'all, let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up, all right? So let's hear it.
Or that Cabo 6 member that allegedly recently came forward with new information regarding the case. We first have to go back to the beginning because nothing about what's happening now makes sense unless you understand how a birthday trip left one of the members of the trip unalived and turned into an international legal battle. Now, in October of 2022, Shanquilla Robinson, a 25-year-old businesswoman from Charlotte, North Carolina, traveled to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, with a group of...
Did you hear that girl? 25 years old. Yes. 25 years old. You know that's so young. She has so much to live for. 25? I can't imagine if my life was cut off at 25. Can y'all go ahead? Can you imagine at 25, your life is cut? Now take from 25 to your present life and just imagine none of that shit existed. None of it. All of it is gone. And all of it is gone by your friends. Your friends that you invited out for a Cabo. Group of people that beat you.
She invited them on the trip because she thought they were her genuine friends. So she paid the way. She didn't care if they didn't have the money. See, this is really, it gets to me because you know what? These are the real ones. And you don't have real ones like this anymore. The real gems, the real genuines, and you don't have people out here like that. She didn't care if they didn't have any money. They were her friends. She cared about them. So she spent on them like she would herself. But they didn't see that. They saw, okay, we going to get even with her. We don't really like her. For real. We going to beat her tail. That wasn't cool.
Not at all.
That wasn't cool at all. And then I didn't understand the weak men in there. You men that was the men that was in there, y'all didn't want to break it up. Y'all want to see women fight. No, y'all are not men. Y'all are little girls.
Yeah, that part.
Because men don't want to see women at each other fighting like that.
Time out. She had a man there that was her best friend. What we talking about?
What do you mean?
One of those dudes was supposed to be her best friend. What are we talking about? Like, come on now, that just don't make sense for you to have a man best friend and you were right there watching a whole group of people beat her. First of all, Tamala, she wasn't even fighting back. Second of all, it looked like she was drugged on something.
No, she wasn't fighting back. You know, she wasn't fighting back because she wasn't a fighter to be fighting. She didn't go around being an animal. Those people that fought her and did that was animals. And the guy that was supposed to be her friend, he should have broke it up. All of them that was supposed to be her friend, the men in there should have broke it up. You don't sit there and put everything on the camera and then say, oh, hit back, Shanquilla, hit back, fight back. You knew the girl couldn't fight back, so you should have broke it up. You knew it wasn't a fair fight. Because that one girl looked like she could have, excuse my French, everybody, and no offense to transgender, but she looked like she could have been a tranny.
Everybody said that looked like a man in a wig.
Okay, that's what it did. Okay, so
even the people that was working there, they said that was a man in a wig. They said, I seen that man take the wig off.
Right. So at the end of the day, that's what I can't get. I can't get. And I think those men that was involved in this mess, they were sissies. They were little girls. Little girls.
Okay. Ooh-wee. Hit that likes up, y'all. Hit them likes up. Is Tamala telling the truth or what? Hit them likes up, y'all. Come on, let's break it down. So I'm going to play some more.
People who we won't call friends, let's just call them associates. Now, the trip was meant to celebrate a birthday. It was supposed to be fun, relaxing, and memorable for all of the right reasons. Instead, less than 24 hours after arriving, Shanquilla was dead.
A Charlotte family is trying to figure out what happened to their 25-year-old daughter. Shanquilla Robinson's parents say she took a trip to Mexico last month with a group of friends. Her friends made it back, but she didn't. They say she was found dead. They were told what happened, but they tell me tonight they're not buying it.
Her family was initially told that she died from alcohol poisoning, but that explanation quickly fell apart.
Can we talk about this? Thank goodness whoever sent that video, because remember, she didn't know nothing, right? The mama didn't know nothing, but they said the mama got an anonymous tip from that video of them fighting her. And they said the mama got a message saying they was fighting your daughter. Do you remember that?
The one young lady that was videoing, I think somebody that she was videoing and she felt a little bad and she called and said that they're fighting your daughter. But she was the one that was videoing it. But she the one also felt a little guilty, a slight little guilt there. Now, but then when she...
Go ahead. Yeah, now, are you sure? Because I thought it was anonymous, y'all. Was it anonymous? And what girl you referring to?
That's one of the girls. I think it's the darker little girl. She was the one on there. She had the video, and then her mom, because when she reached out to Shanquilla them to get the tip off, then that's when her mom told her not to be stating any more about the offense. So she was trying to speak out.
China says somebody from the close friends on IG sent it to the mama, not one of the girls on the trip. Because I never heard that. So you're talking about Elise. You're trying to say Elise did that?
I think Elise had it on video, and she told it to... She sent it to somebody else or showing it to somebody else, because after she did that, her mother told her, don't do that. And that's when her mother lawyered up for her.
Well, I'm not. Ooh, all right.
Yeah, you go through it, you'll see. You'll see.
A video surfaced showing Shanquilla being physically assaulted inside the villa. Soon after, Mexican authorities conducted an autopsy and ruled her death a homicide, listing the cause as severe spinal cord injury caused by blunt force trauma. From that moment on, this was no longer just a tragic vacation gone wrong. It became an international case involving two countries, unanswered questions, and a growing demand for accountability. The people who traveled with Shanquilla that weekend later became known online as the infamous Cabo 6 after her death, all returned back to the United States. None of them returned to Mexico to face questioning, and no one was arrested in the U.S. The absence of movement is what fueled years of frustration and public confusion. Now, one of the most significant reasons federal authorities in the United States said they could not definitively rule Shanquilla Robinson's death as a homicide under U.S. law comes from conflicting autopsy results. Now, the initial autopsy performed in Mexico concluded that her death was caused by a severe spinal cord injury and atlas luxation, meaning extreme trauma at the top of the spine where it meets with the skull, suggesting violent injury rather than simple alcohol intoxication.
Ooh, Tamala, all these people dying, just the injury is so bad. Did you hear about that cord?
Yes, I did. And it makes you go back to think about Tyrone Davis situation. You go on a trip, you come back, everybody else come back and you don't.
That part.
This is what's been going on all the way around the world. Friends setting up friends for whatever reasons. This is going on all over the world. Lovers are killing their own lovers. This is what's going on. And yes, we have to speak out. We have to speak out because this is what's happening.
I don't want to go on no damn trip with nobody. I go by myself.
You better. You better. It's safe.
Damn.
You're safe. You're safe.
Uh-huh.
You're not safe. You're not safe if they got anything to do with it.
I know that's right. And I want to let y'all know too. Y'all know I'm on one tonight. So my next live we gotta do, because y'all rolling with me, right? Team GG, right? Hashtag Team GG. All right. So my next live I got coming up is talking about Kata Scott. She was killed in King's stolen car. That's one of her friends' stolen car. And she was shot in the head. Now, prosecutors are saying that her boyfriend set the whole thing up, okay? So that is our next live we're going to do. That's going to be at the Honey Static Media, okay? And then we got one more live after this one, y'all. So I need y'all to roll with me till the wheels fall off, okay? All right, so let's get back to business. All right, let me copy this link for y'all. Let me copy the link. All right, come on.
Mexican authorities treated this as a violent death and issued an arrest warrant based on those findings. However, when Robinson's body was returned to the United States and a second autopsy was conducted by the Mecklenburg County Medical Examiner, the results were very different. The U.S. autopsy found that the spine was intact, contradicting the Mexican report, and there was no skull fracture or spinal cord injury. Instead, the U.S. exam found a hematoma of the forehead consistent with blunt force trauma, mild swelling of the brain, which is cerebral edema, signs of hypoxic ischemic brain injury, which means the brain did not get enough oxygen, but does not specifically point to the same mechanism of violent trauma the Mexican autopsy described. The U.S. examiner ultimately classified the death as undetermined because neither finding definitively explained the cause in a way that met the legal standards for a homicide. Because of this discrepancy, the Mexican report saying severe spinal trauma and the American report not finding the trauma at all, federal prosecutors said they did not have enough consistent, conclusive evidence to pursue criminal charges or rule the death as a homicide under U.S. law.
Nah, I didn't understand that, Tamala. I mean, we saw the video.
They said that there's something to do with their law. I feel like I'm just gonna be honest with you. It was a lot of money involved. They didn't want the bad attention, So like I said, that's how it is when with Mexico people, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. When money is involved, that's their money. That's, when people come over, people ain't gonna want to come over if all this is going on. So they try to, shovel it under the rug, just like everybody else do in these police forces.
Ooh.
Messy jobs.
Messy jobs,
baby.
Now let's get back to the Cabo 6 at the villa. Now, hours after Shanquilla was relentlessly beaten, they decided to call for medical help. There was a doctor from the American Medical Center in Cabo San Lucas who responded. According to the police report, she found Shanquilla disoriented, dehydrated, verbally unresponsive, and appearing intoxicated, and was told by the people who left her there that she had simply been.
How do somebody say, how do you make a mistake, trauma to the spine? No, they meant that. They was probably stomping on her back while she was laid out.
When that girl, Donovan, I think it was Winter Donovan or the other girl, when she picked her up, when she lifted her up and threw her, like, that's how they're supposed to be. That's how they said it was supposed to have happened. Yeah.
You can't take niggas nowhere. Y'all at a nice, fine place, and y'all want to act a damn fool. I believe I don't give a damn if I didn't even know that girl. If you treat me there, I'm going to stand up for your ass. I'm going to say, nah, shit. That's, hello? This is the reason why we here. Fuck y'all. No, we're not doing that to her. And she not even fighting back. That's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Y'all are some sick motherfuckers.
But people don't care, Gigi. If people ain't your friend no more. That's why you got to understand. When you look at people today, you got to test them and see where their loyalty lies with you, because that's what it's all about. Love will make you cross me, but loyalty you don't even have to think about it. You wouldn't want to cross me, and that's what I'm saying. Everybody is giving out genuine love, and they thinking all these people is their friend, but at the end of the day, they crossing them. Come on now. People cross you for a little bit of nothing. So, that's why we gotta tighten up. Quit calling people friends. It take a while to make a genuine friend. Now, sometimes you can meet people immediately and you click with them, and they'll go harder for you than people you've been knowing all your life. But at the end of the day, you got to test these people today and see just how loyal they are before you holler, I love you, you my sis, you my bruh. Because it ain't that, for real.
Well, y'all, we're going to resume this live stream with Shanquilla. We're going to resume it tomorrow if you guys like. All right. Next live is going to be, we have to talk about Kata Scott. We about to go back in court for her the first week of.
Did anyone here running drugs for the cartel theory?
No, we'll get back to that tomorrow. But we gotta go over to the Honey Static Media. I'm waiting for Tamala to cuss me out. We gonna go over to the Honey Static Media YouTube channel, y'all.
No wonder Rob ain't on your channel tonight, baby.
I had one lady say, I was waiting on you at the Deep New Orleans. I didn't know you was somewhere else. Shit. Okay.
Girl, it sounded like I thought you was on, because when you said the honey stack, I'm like, okay, these guys have been using that honey pack.
Oh, Lord. Not the honey pack. Yes, Lord.
Right. The honey stack, the honey pack.
Yeah. When you guys go over there, make sure you guys hit that link, like that video, and let's get justice for Kata Scott, okay? If you guys don't know about Kata Scott, she was shot in the head, okay? And she was dumped behind a school. Yeah, and they try to put all this liquid on her body to make her bones and body disappear. It's very tragic. Yep, and it's by her own people. It's always by your own people.
Yeah, I keep trying to tell you that's what's every day. That's every time you open the news. It's always people you love, people you call family. This is the new today. This is what's new. That's why I say you got to watch how you move with people. You can't even you call her your bestie. You can't let your bestie, if you got a good guy, don't let your bestie know, because she might not be your bestie for real. Somebody see you getting more than them, they ready hate. It's jealousy all over now, baby. It ain't just with family. It's with your lover.
And
everybody.
If you listen to the music, they promote it. They talking about, I take your man. You know, you keep bragging about him, I'm gonna take your man. Aha. You know, they bragging about it. They promoting it. This is what they own.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. I see y'all over there. Okay. Love y'all. I see y'all over there. Let's get the likes up.